Hi, Libra Scorpios. Welcome into your timeless astrology tarot reading here at Cusp of Roses. My name is Gabrielle. For those of you that are new, welcome in. For those of you returning, welcome back, y'all. I'm excited to have you all here with me for this reading to tap into Libra Scorpio energy as a cusp dynamic. Also, could be strong Libra or Scorpio in your natal charts. Or you could have a lot of activity going on right now in your 7th and 8th house. So we're going to dig into it, see what's relevant for you to know, and hopefully end on some clarity and confirmation for you guys. All right. Thank you so much for being here. Now, when it comes to the chakra that we should burn, I'm thinking the root. Let's do sacral. You know why? Because there was a lot of water reference in our channeled message for YouTube members. If you guys want to tune into that before every public live, you can join the channel. Link is in the description box below. Okay. But yeah, I think the sacral's the right thing, all right? So we'll burn this incense. I'm going to sound my singing bowl 1 to 3 times to clear and set the energy. Then we'll see what the cards have to say. We'll check out the energy around you here, Libra Scorpio, and then see what's directly influencing you. There will be an extended over on Patreon that will also be a live reading where we'll dig a little deeper into the energy that presents itself here in this reading. So if you want to join, that link is also in the description box below. And as this is an astrology reading, I will be talking a lot about aspects, placements, things happening in your natal chart, houses, and such. And if you have no clue what I'm even saying as I'm saying that, right, you can check out your free natal chart calculators linked in my description box below. They are not affiliate links. They're just websites that I find to be very accurate, okay, in my research. So check out your charts. Start with your Western, advance into Vedic, okay? Yeah, and learn and be here with us as a group. So thank you guys so much again for being here. Let's get started. Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, my ascended ancestors, and all holy angels, I thank you so much for being here with me and with the Libra Scorpio Cusp Collective of Energy here on YouTube, those with strong Libra or Scorpio placements in their natal charts, or anyone who might be experiencing a lot of cosmic energy currently in their 7th and 8th house. We thank you so much for protecting our energies as we tune in and tap into you for guidance on whatever's most important for the viewer to know. We thank you for that grace, that love, and your mercy. We love you. And so it is. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I got a little choppy there. I was getting some downloads. Something about wood. Sandalwood, like the scent. I don't know if you guys work with essential oils, but sandalwood could be a very grounding scent for you. Okay? Yeah, something about sandalwood, like a candle or like a body wash or something like that. Maybe sandalwood is like a familiar scent, like it's a scent that holds a memory for you. Memory. Something about memory. Okay. What's around Libra Scorpios right now? The North Node. Okay. Yeah, that's nice. What you're destined to have. What else? Energy. And Sagittarius. Okay. Some of you could clearly have a North Node in Sagittarius. Your North Node could also maybe be in Gemini, possibly. Sun at the bottom. Okay, clarify the energy surrounding Libra Scorpio. Fire. Wow. Yeah. So your North Node could definitely be in a fiery energy, if not Sagittarius, maybe North Node Aries or North Node Leo. We did see the sun. Okay, we've got destined to have optimism, exploration, and freedom, confidence, optimism, passion, bravery, and radical change within the 5th house. There's that Leo energy. Somebody definitely has a lot of fire in their chart. Or you might not have any fire in your chart, so all the fire elemental energies are coming in to support you through some sort of radical change here. The Uranus is like a Fool card energy. Some of you are like feeling guided to take a chance on something, or are starting to align with your North Node, your sense of purpose in this life, what you're destined to have, destined to experience, and it's bringing about a lot of positive energy for you. A lot of confidence, a lot of optimism. It's kind of like a Page of Wands energy, Ace of Wands. Page of Wands for sure, the 5th house. Confidence out here twice. So a radical change in your confidence is coming. You could be in alignment with your North Node or have been for a while, but you're just now maybe gaining some sense of assuredness, like a sense of confidence in whatever your North Node is tied to. Like feeling this, some of you might deal with like imposter syndrome in a way, like finally being like, yeah, no, like I'm actually good at this, or like, yeah, no, this really does feel right, or this really does bring me joy, or I'm confident in my ability to make this happen, where maybe that was a little shaky at one point. So whatever sort of cloud of insecurity was over you here, that's definitely dissipating. Definitely dissipating soon. What else is going on around Libra Scorpio? The Yang energy. Yeah, Sagittarius is a masculine energy. So again, you definitely have your North Node in a fire or air energy. This is Aquarius here with Uranus. So Aries, Gemini, Leo, Libra, Sagittarius, or Aquarius. Proactivity, expression, doing, and forward motion. That's what I mean. It's like this Yang energy is coming in to get the ball rolling, get you off some sort of cliff. I just heard, what are you waiting for? That is such a fire energy to say, like, why are you waiting? Like, just go, do it. Jump, make the change, make the shift, believe in yourself, go for it, right? Explore it. It's not gonna be perfect, but enjoy it. Like, just do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Go for it. Take the jump, take the plunge. I just heard, stop being so scared. Okay, so feels like somebody's guides or ancestors are like putting a little fire up under the butt right now. Like, why are you being a fraidy cat? Go ahead and jump. Like, you have all 4 paws. You got 9 lives. Like, what are you holding back for? What's going on? Okay, so let's talk about it. What is the hesitancy here? Fixed energy. It's because it's uncomfortable. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius energy. It's because I don't want to do anything new, or I'm scared to do something new. Maybe that's the case. Maybe you're kind of afraid of the unknown right now. Even though that Scorpionic energy is very, very well versed in the shadow of life, it's like a part of you that's like, I'm ready to be in the light, maybe. Like, I'm done with this kind of facing fears for now, just to turn around and have to face a fear again. Hey, what happened? Okay, so fear is a part, and you got the moon. There it is. All right, satisfy emotional needs, nurture self and others. So this talks about a comfort zone for some of you guys. It's like you're fixed on something that brings you Oh, yeah, maybe at one point brought you emotional satisfaction. But I think here, Libra Scorpio, if you really look at it, I don't know if it's as emotionally fulfilling as it once was. And that's saying something. Like, that's something that needs to be looked at. Okay, some of you could definitely have a fixed moon placement, air moon, maybe Aquarius moon, fire moon, maybe Leo moon here. You got the 3rd house and the 5th house. Yeah, early learning, childhood relations, the rational mind, and communication. So whatever this situation is, it is getting you to face aspects of self that have been fixed or that haven't shifted from what you learned early on. What in the heck here? Okay. And there's that Cancer energy, nurture, comfort, protection, the 4th house. Yeah, so this North Node is going to get you to face whatever you fear. And throw it in the fire and let it radically shift, let it transmute, let it change into something that's maybe more useful possibly for you in the moment. So again, there's definitely something that does not work that needs to be transformed or transmuted into something new for you. But because there's some sort of comfort found in what does not work, there's resistance to do so. Some of you could even be still telling yourself that something is emotionally satisfying when you know deep down it's not. And that's okay. We all lie to ourselves at times, right? Like it's the ego. So yeah, I was picking up that in the channeled message. There definitely is a lot of ego transformation here. Ego healing, maybe. Yeah, you've got sextile and Venus. So this could definitely be around love and relationships for some of you guys. Some of you might be fixed on receiving love from someone, or someone is fixed on receiving love from you. Oh my gosh, our vibes. What is happening? Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. So the tension is definitely being brought about by this fire energy, your North Node. Clearly, your North Node is saying, hey, we're ready to align with you. Like, are you ready to kind of move into this? Are you ready to let go? Some of you are not, and that's okay. But you're going to want to look at that because you are maybe blocking yourself from having a lot of fun, having a lot of passion that you maybe do crave. That could be what's void in a situation that you might be fixed on or fixed with. Okay. But give and receive love, find value, see beauty with Venus here. Some of you, your Venus could be in a fire sign. Your 12th house could also be Aquarius. Doesn't necessarily have to be. And again, like I said, some of you maybe have no fire in your chart whatsoever, but there is some sort of aspect or something happening now in the cosmos that's activating some sort of benefit of fire element for you. So where maybe it's not in your chart, there's maybe a lot of energy in that section, or where all your fire houses are at right now. So it's like, yes, tension because there's a void, but flow if you allow it to be. Some of you definitely have some Leo energy floating through here, or again, could be dealing with or connected to a Leo. Clarify a little bit more about this Venus and sextile in the 12th house, because with the 12th house, again, it's Piscean energy. But spirituality, transcendence, karma, sacrificial service, healing, it's like that's what will happen if you choose radical change. But if you stay fixed on what if you stay fixed in a pattern from early childhood learning about either like not satisfying your own needs, or it's almost kind of like warping the mind or having a warped sense of what is satisfactory for your emotional body. So there's a lot that can be dug into there, Libra Scorpio. For those of you that that's for you, I'm not saying anything new to you. You kind of know, but you maybe have been avoiding it. And it feels like the North Node is like, we can't avoid this anymore. Like, we need you to get into alignment with this fire energy. Yeah, you got the 7th house. There you are in Libra form, right? Profound relationships, intimacy, and romantic partnerships. That's what I'm saying. I think somebody's fixed on a romantic partner or fixed on some sort of profound relationship, to the point where the fixation is comfortable. Even if it's toxic, even if it's unhealthy, it feels safe. That's what maybe needs to be looked at here. Almost kind of like if you were addicted to chaos, or like you get into a healthy relationship where there isn't a lot of bickering, a lot of like bullshit, really, excuse my French, but like, do you know what I mean? And then it's like, oh, this is boring. It's like, no, it's just healthy. It's not boring. It's actually just healthy. You're just addicted to that chaos of having someone blow up your phone, 37 missed calls, and arguing in the parking lot. Like, some people love that shit. Like, some people just eat it up. And maybe at one point you felt like someone didn't love you unless they like fought for you in a way, or unless they got upset about something that you do. Oh, well, that means they really care. That's what I mean by like something you learned early on in childhood or early on in your life was from a warped place, needs to be shifted, changed, fixed, so that you can actually align with the passion that is really destined for you, good for you, healthy for you. Okay? So I do feel like with the 12th house, somebody's stuck in a dream world about the past. Or someone's just not willing to let go of somebody else. Because it's like, if it's not love from you, then I don't want it from anyone else. And yeah, so it could be a little possessive maybe, or again, it's just someone is fixated. I don't want to say obsessed. But it's an unhealthy fixation for sure. Yeah, let's talk about, oh my God, if this thing turns off one more time. What in the heck? Get it together, iPad. Okay, you've got Mercury here as well. Yeah, Mercury in the 3rd house in a grand trine. So this is going to be a shift and a change on how you view giving and receiving love, how you see value and how you see beauty. Something you were maybe fixed on, or again, maybe somebody's fixed on you, Libra Scorpio, take it as it resonates, okay? But something that someone else is fixed on, they're fixated on it, again, from an unhealthy place, from a place of karma, from something that they need to transcend. The fixation is showing them what needs to radically change within themselves. But I don't know if this person, if it's not you, is reflective or self-reflective enough to recognize that. It's like someone thinks that something is in divine alignment when it's actually something they're meant to release, let go of, transform through. And I think it's the divine alignment. So this could definitely be like somebody dealing with, you know, the term like false twin flame type of thing, which I don't really want to dig too deep into because there are plenty other readers that do that. But a false sense of connection. So a trauma bond almost, possibly. Whether this was one person bonding from a place of trauma and the other person wasn't aware of it, or you both had some sort of similar trauma, so that's why you feel emotionally connected or like tied in, but yet it's that was only allowed so that you could see the pattern and heal it, not to, for some of you guys, make this a forever thing. So I think there could be a little bit of that, whether that's like how somebody views you or how you're viewing somebody. Could be dealing with the earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, just take it as it resonates. Let's see where you are in all of this. Okay, yeah, I'm like backing up off of that energy because that, yeah, happens. It happens, especially when the connection is felt so deeply. It's like, it has to be. And it's like, no, it's just you connecting to yourself. It's just clearing a way for you to have a deeper connection with you. Okay. And I think somebody's going to come into the light of that soon if this isn't you, Libra Scorpio, okay? So if you're kind of like being pestered by someone who's like convinced you're their soulmate and you're like, no, not me, but okay, you know what I mean? Like, I think it'll shift. It'll shift. Now, again, always check yourself. You could be fixed on someone being your soulmate where all the signs are saying that's not your soulmate. So, Libra Scorpio, okay, just keep that in mind. But where is Libra Scorpio? Let's talk about you, all right? Where is Libra Scorpio at? Thank you. Yeah, the earth energy, right. Okay. Persistent, patient, and practicality. Exactly. Some of you have been patiently persistent at trying to make some sort of love relationship, love connection, emotional bond work. Okay. That's for some of y'all. Because if you're showing up here in earth energy, whoa, opposite. This is what I'm trying to say. Opposition. So this could definitely be a Taurus, someone with strong Taurus in their chart, because the opposite to Scorpio, that's part of your dynamic, is Taurus energy. Opposite of Libra, Aries. Okay, that could also be that fire that we were seeing. And you got Pluto, I'm telling you. Transformation here. Yeah. Be careful too if you guys are in this mode of like, if only this person would switch this, do that, not do that, stop that, look at it this way, make it like, well, if they got to jump through hoops just to see it, it's not it. It's not it. Okay. It was there and the connection was made for you to transform some sort of imbalance, a point of tension, and a power struggle. So there's a power struggle between you and someone, which is teaching you both, if it's active on both sides, right? If you both are kind of sparring with each other for power over the connection, it's teaching you both how to surrender, how to let go, how to compromise maybe, but also how to recognize when something's truly just not in alignment for you. And maybe there's a little bit of like abandonment there. I don't want to abandon this person because I know what it feels like to be abandoned. Maybe they're feeling the same way, or I don't want to give up because people have given up on me. And I like, do you see what I'm saying? Like there's trauma involved here. Pluto. Pluto's retrograding as I'm streaming this. So par for course. So it's getting you to look at the points of imbalance within your relationship dynamics, just within your life in general, and see if it's practical to continue to do and invest or continue to try to make something happen where it's not happening. So again, we're not here to change people, we're here to change ourselves. So this is what I mean by reflective. It's like self-reflect a little bit, see where you can shift for the sake of finding balance. And I guarantee you, if you choose to make those shifts and find that balance, whomever you're in this kind of power struggle with, it'll be so clear. Like, oh yeah, no, that's not going to work. Yeah, no. You know what I mean? Like, no. Can't do that. 8th house. Exactly. Transformation, karma, facing fears, and legacy. So there is some sort of fear that is active in this power struggle, whether it's the fear of giving up, the fear of abandonment, the fear of letting go, the fear of missing out. Once you heal and transform that imbalance, Libra Scorpio, all that fear will dissipate. You'll understand why this has to transform, why there is a power struggle, why there's an imbalance between you and this earth energy. And or if this has nothing to do with anybody else and this is all internally, this is absolutely Pluto opposing some sort of earthy dynamic you have in your chart here in the name of facing your fears, okay? Thinking about your impact, how things have impacted you, how have you impacted other people with your actions, right? Your words, your thoughts, your feelings, like what has had an influence on you and how has that influence been causing an imbalance when it comes to you remaining persistent and or patient and or practical. Okay. So it could just be this Pluto retrograde bringing in this earth energy, making you a bit more practical than you maybe like, or than you have been in a situation. Okay. Let's talk about it a little bit more. Tell me more about this earth energy, the opposition with the earth energy, and how Pluto is influencing Libra Scorpios at the moment with the 8th house. And we'll dig more behind the 8th house over on the Patreon live right after this reading. Again, that link is in the description box below if you want to join. Okay. Listen, okay, I know that's rough. Because, I was even thinking like, ooh, should we go there? We should, clearly. So we're speaking some truth here, and here you are. Queen of Swords is my Libra Scorpio court card. Yeah, that's something that you're going to have to see in your own timing if you don't see it already. Some of you already know. It's just the work of having to emotionally detach from this situation that's maybe taken some time. Okay. Yeah, that's spot on. That is spot on. Okay. Clarify this Ace of Swords and this clarity with this earth energy. Clarify the Ace of Swords and clarity with this earth energy. Thank you. Yeah, the Four of Wands. Exactly. So, again, relationship, something that you've committed to, some form of partnership, a contract, okay? You do have the Eight of Wands here at the bottom. And this is what I was kind of saying. It's like, if there has to be so many shifts and changes for this to work, then it's not in natural alignment. And ideally, you would want something that naturally aligns. That doesn't mean it's perfect. Doesn't mean you're going to have, sunshine and rainbows all the time. But the core of it, the Four of Wands, the foundation of it is harmonious. And I think that's what's being that's the struggle, to establish the harmony in the foundation. So I think there are a lot of red flags here, Libra Scorpio, in something that you're dealing with or connected to or in contract with in some way that, yeah, talks and speaks to your wounding. Chiron, Nine of Wands. Trauma bond. I think you're going to start seeing this connection to this earth energy as a trauma bond, which it is. I'm sorry to say that, right? That might be, again, hard to hear, but love you. Okay, we all, trust me, my baby's been there. Okay, but what it is in opposition to, what is out of balance, is your own happiness. So you're sacrificing your happiness for something that isn't really truly in alignment for you. Okay, and that's what I mean by somebody could be fixated on someone being their wish fulfillment. If this isn't a connection that you are already actively in, if this is something you're desiring, something you're wanting, or maybe something that someone wants from you. And it's like, I don't understand why it doesn't work. So it's even why, like, let's just say this is outside looking in, right? Somebody is fixated on you, Libra Scorpio, wanting to be in a relationship with you, but there's tension, there's a power struggle, things just don't flow naturally. It's like, a lot of these like roadblocks. Maybe that's why the music kept stopping, right? Just these stops, these pauses, just it can't move. Keeps reaching a ceiling. And it's like that person's not taking heed to, okay, yeah, maybe I'm trying to force something that's not meant. And even you are like, I don't even know why it's not working out. Like, what is it? It's just because it's a power struggle. It would jeopardize or sacrifice some aspect of your sense of happiness and joy, and it feels like spirit doesn't want you to do that anymore, or do it at all. Don't even begin the journey to doing that, because that's what this might result in. A lot of self-sacrifice unnecessarily. Okay. Clarify this opposition to the Nine of Cups. Three of Pentacles. That's what I mean. Three of Pentacles talks about joint effort, right? Building a skill, growing a village, having support from those around you, coming together, working something out. Again, collaboratively though, but in harmony, like cooperative. That's not how you say that. Maybe it is, I don't know. There's a lack of cooperation is what I'm kind of picking up here. Okay, which is why there's a power struggle. Tell me a little bit more. Period. It literally opposes your joy and your happiness. Here's what I'll say. If you haven't gotten yourself into this already, please don't do that. Don't do it. This also tells me with the Page of Cups that this person might be very good at playing at your emotions, like pulling out that scorpionic desire to connect and from a deep space, and like, you know, really caring about people emotionally, really wanting everyone to be stable in a sense, like harmony. Think like Six of Cups. So it's like either this person is aware that they can like pull that out of you, or that's what they're looking for. Like that could be where the trauma bond is at. That's what I was feeling. It was something emotional. Definitely could be dealing with a Leo. All right, you got the King of Pentacles with the transformation. Clarify this Pluto energy. Page of Pentacles. Some of you waiting on a page to turn into a king. Clarify. Or you thought thank you, Spirit. For some of you, you're attaching to this person as a King of Pentacles when they're actually a page. That's maybe that Piscean energy, that 12th house, like seeing what's not really there yet. Maybe you're banking on the potential of something, yet the situation or the person hasn't actually yielded any results that would confirm that that potential is there. There's just a page, and they're out of, and not just a page, because we don't want to minimize the page, right? The page takes a lot of work to get to, comes after the 10 of Pentacles. So put some respect on the page's name. It's legit. Pero. It didn't come out first. Like if the page was here and then the page was here and the King of Pentacles was here, I'd say, okay, maybe it's just not time yet. Maybe you're trying to rush something with someone they haven't developed yet. The cake isn't fully baked, right? Don't take it out of the oven just yet. Just let it sit there. Let it, with all that heat, yeah, let it simmer there a little bit. Let it cook a little more. But because it's this way, it's like, I think this is the view that you have of someone, or someone of you, take it how it resonates, but they're actually a page. You can see the page becoming the King of Pentacles, but they're not the King of Pentacles yet. So you can sit around and wait for potential all you want, but it doesn't mean it'll ever really move forward, or that change, that radical change. That's what I'm saying. It's like something or someone would have to radically change in order for this to work. And that's the first sign that it's not meant. Because ideally you would be dealing with someone who is already operating from the mindset, from the heart space, from the spiritual awareness that is in alignment with you. If you got to deal with somebody, you're like, oh, if they just, you know, they just have a little bit more growing to do. And we all have our imperfections. But again, the core of it should be in alignment. It shouldn't be a struggle. So this could be a pattern of getting into relationships, getting into contracts, getting into situationships with people, thinking you can change them, thinking that you can guide them, you can help them, balance them out. You know, you'll do it. And that not really ever fully working out, only bringing about a lot of pain, a lot of hurt. Okay. All right. Clarify this King of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles for Pluto and Transform. Thank you. Right. Right. The Knight of Wands. So not even the King, just the Knight. And you, this is what I'm saying. And you got the Lovers and the deck split at the Fool. So But you see how even if these cards are side by side, right? The Fool is pointing away from the Lovers. This could be a situation. Okay, yeah. That could definitely be it. This could be a situation between you and someone where the energy is there, the passion is there, the fire is there. That's why we saw it all around you, right? All of that yummy, yummy goodness is there. But somebody's not willing to fully engage in a way that would be healthy or that would really fulfill you here, Libra Scorpio. So the challenge is letting go of the potential. It could have been the person, could have been, but again, if they would have done this, that, been this way, had that, made that, like that's way too many hoops, way too many conditions. And it feels like you definitely want unconditional love or love without conditions in the sense, right? And with this Knight of Wands, it's what I'll say here is this person could be spiritually a bit immature, like just not all the way developed yet to where they would need to be in order to be in some sort of balance with you, Libra Scorpio. And or this is just showing you both, if this person is even aware of this situation, right? Again, some of you, this could just be someone you really, really want. Take it how it resonates, but it's for you to look at self. Where something about impatience. Why are you trying to rush it? Okay. Because I mean, what's crazy is opposition, power struggle, imbalance, but then look at all the beautiful energy that you're out of balance with. The Sun, the Nine of Cups, the Three of Pentacles. Positive collaboration that brings a sense of fulfillment within the self. Successful joint effort. That's the opposition. That's what's not happening here. And I think it is a wound. It's a wound of I don't want to give up. This is what I want, or I'm fixated on it. I want what I want when I want it. Rawr. You know what I mean? Like, rawr. I keep roaring. Yeah, there's maybe a lot of Leo energy involved here. And maybe that's just person towards you. They want you because they want you and that's what they want and they want to get what they want, but it don't make sense. Or it's not in alignment. And maybe that's the challenge here, Libra Scorpio. Are you going to choose something that you know? Ace of Swords was your first card out and you popped up at the bottom of the deck. You know with extreme, supreme clarity that this is not for you. But are you going to choose it because of someone else's will? Or are you going to stand your ground on what you know is right for you and your happiness and your joy? So maybe there's a little bit of people pleasing here that you might be tempted to do. Especially with that Page of Cups. Well, I'll just entertain it. Well, maybe I'll, maybe they can change. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because if they're not changing already, then it's a no. If they aren't shifting on their own, without your support, without your effort, without your wind beneath their wings, then it's a no. It's not happening. Don't set yourself up like that. Okay? I love you guys so, so very much. I know for some of you, this is going to be a hard pill to swallow. I get it. Okay? And take it in doses if you need to. But you got the Eight of Pentacles. And this is what I mean. It's like fixated, focus. This is tunnel vision. I see nothing but this. And I want it to work out. And I'm going to do all that I can. I'm going to shift and I'm going to fine tune. Make sure you're not shifting and fine tuning. Well, how could I say that? Shifting and fine tuning yourself for the sake of a relationship comes with the territory. That's yes. But there is a very fuzzy line with that. Because where are you then not being authentic for the sake of someone else's comfort? You know what I mean? If you got to keep chipping away at yourself in order for someone to be happy, that's not good. That's not good. So you got to really look at it. Everybody's situation is going to be different, okay? Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Thank you. The Knight of Pentacles, right. Slow your roll, slow down, right. Because it's causing you stress and anxiety trying to make this work. And I think that's what Spirit's trying to say. Don't stress yourself out. You're trying to fit a square peg into a round hole right now. Now, could the round hole become a square hole? I don't know. Maybe. Is it maybe wise for you to stick around and find out? Probably not. Okay? This is a lesson in letting go. 8th house. Ending something in order for new things to begin. But if you're prolonging the ending, you're prolonging your new beginning. But you're keeping yourself stuck in the 9 of Swords. So it's not the situation that needs to change. It's you, Libra Scorpio. Knight of Pentacles is like, slow that all the way up. Whatever you're trying to work through and work on with this earth, then slow it all the way up. Stop it, maybe even completely. Take a couple steps back. So that you can see it clearly or see it clearer. But this is what I'm saying. You're like, no. Flat out, no. I'm not doing I look, hey, you live your life. You're going to do what you want to do, all right? I'm just the energy reader. You take it with a grain of salt. But I don't think you guys are willing to do that. Yeah, no, I want this 2 of Cups. I'm not letting it go. I want the 2 of Cups. I'm not letting it go. I want the 2 of Cups. So, okay. Okay. And or, if this isn't you, this is this person that you might be fixated on. Their heart is closed off. This is what I mean. They're not in position to really align with you. Even if you see the potential, Libra Scorpio, much, much better dealing with the kinetic energy of someone. Like, what are they actually doing? Rather than what they say they're going to do, rather than what they might dream up about doing, rather than what, you know what I mean? What are they actually in real time, real life doing? Because I do feel like for some of you, you might be dealing with someone who they talk a good game. Oh, but their walk is very different. They'll tell you they're doing all the things, but they're not. They're not. Okay? So I really do proceed with caution. Okay? But some of y'all might have to learn the hard way, and that's okay. That's okay. We all do. Come on now. Come on. Listen. This is what I'm talking about. The Hangman. You got to change your perspective on it. You got to change the point of view. Got to take a couple steps back, Libra Scorpio, and really see it from a different way around. Because I honestly feel like if you are in connection with this person, you could be putting pressure on them to shift and change quickly so that they can meet a need for you. So that's, again, a power struggle. You're trying to exert power over a situation that you don't have control over. Or this person is. Take it again, y'all. You know the drill by now. And if you're new here, just take it as it resonates. Place yourself wherever you are. If it's not you and it's somebody else, okay. But make sure you're checking yourself because it could be you. All right? We always check ourselves first here at Cusp of Roses before we point the finger outward. Look within. See if this is something you need to let go of, you need to transform. Are you opposing and standing in your own way before you say somebody's getting in your way or someone's unwilling to do? Okay? Okay, now, for some of you, if this is an earth energy you're dealing with, they are wounded. 100%. And maybe it's the part of you that wants to heal their wounds. You want to show them how to transform and how to balance. And, oh, you just got to do this. Is it your role to do? Probably not. Because I guarantee you, if you do that, for some of you guys in this situation, how I'm feeling the energy, if you do that, this person's going to depend on you to do that every single time they're faced with something that they don't have the strength or the skill set to navigate. They're going to look to you to do it for them. And that's doing a disservice to this soul. Because they got to build up their strength and their muscles and get their baby steps going. And you know what I mean? Like, they have to work through that. Now, support is one thing. But again, I literally feel like You're at risk here, Libra Scorpio, for getting into a codependent cycle with someone if you aren't already. And this feels like a major, major red light. Like, stop, hold on. Really think about it. Look at it from all points of view. Look at it from all angles before you say this is something you want to align yourself with, before you choose it. And if you've already chosen it and you're coming into this awareness that you're fighting up against a brick wall here, you're dealing with somebody who does not want to shift their heart, does not want to change, just hoping you'll accept them in that state of resistance, it's okay. Again, we all, every single soul on this earth goes through this cycle, especially in love and relationships. Okay? Some of you, this has to do with career for some of you guys. Like, you're trying to make a career path work for you that maybe just isn't in alignment, and that's hard. That's definitely hard to let go, especially if you studied for it, you know, you got a degree for it, whatever the case may be. But I do feel like there is joy to be had, because the sun doesn't come out just for any old reason. It means that it's available to you, but there's just maybe some things that have to shift out of the way in order for you to see the sun and have your 9 of Cups, your wish fulfillment, and connect with community and people and places and things that work well with you, not against you, but with you. Okay? And right, and it's just judgment. It's just Pluto. It's just Pluto calling it all up so we all can pay attention, we can see it, we can remember. That's the memory. Some of you, this is all in the past, and Spirit is bringing this back up for you because you might be at risk of falling into this pattern in your future. So take heed, okay? But we're going to talk a little bit more about this 8th house and judgment energy over on Patreon. I'm going to pull some more cards from this deck and pull some more tarot. We'll then get the archetypal energies that you want to tune into, okay? Yeah, there you go. Honorable mention here. You got the loner. So there might be a need for some solitude, some alone time. Maybe this is you addressing your own codependency here. We all have it. Again, not pointing the finger, but it's real. All right, you got to face it. And then I'm going to pull some messages from the Universe Has Your Back affirmation deck to activate those archetypes, right? So what is the tone? What is the mindset to have in order to connect with that archetypal energy? Honorable mention here. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. So when your peace is disrupted, you're out of alignment. And your peace is definitely disrupted here. We saw the 9 of Swords. So therefore, might not be in alignment, my loves, okay? Alrighty. I love y'all. I know this was a rough one, but it's all right. It is okay. Let me know if any of this resonated with you in the comments down below. I'll talk to you guys down there. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. It helps me pick up on your energy for the readings that I do here live and public. And if, again, you are interested in becoming a member here on YouTube or a member over on Patreon, those links are in the description box below. And I thank you to everybody who is already a member. Thank you to anyone who's considering, all right, or who has been a member, okay? I really appreciate you guys for the love and support. I really, really do, all right? We'll head over to Patreon now. But I look forward to talking to you guys in the comments. Make sure you like this video if you enjoyed the message and or found it helpful. And I'll see you soon. Namaste.